Hi guys, welcome back to the news. El-Rufai Ministerial portfolio emerges as President Tinubu set to name 37 cabinet members. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Indications have emerged that the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Nasser El-Rufai, will be appointed as the Minister of Power by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nigeria News reports that Nigerians eagerly await the unveiling of Tinubu's cabinet, and according to sources, barring any last-minute changes, the Nigeria Senate will unveil the ministerial list on Thursday. A source in the office of the clerk of the Senate told the Whistler that contrary to the revelation on Tuesday by the clerk of the Senate, Mr. Tambuwa Majid, that the list was up for unveiling on Wednesday and it shall still be awaited. But then the source said that except that they are keeping close tabs on it so as it may not leak, it has not arrived as of Wednesday morning before the plenary. But the president's source, who is privy to those that the president would have presented to the Senate for consideration, revealed that the list set to be unveiled on Thursday would have El-Rufai, a former FCT minister, as the Minister of Power. When asked if El-Rufai was on the list and the portfolio, he said yes, El-Rufai's name is there as the Minister of Power. Another source confirmed that the list was ready as all security checks have been concluded and conducted on the 37 names expected. He explained that the list had been tinkered with several times by the president owing to disagreement from state and stakeholders. The source revealed that El-Rufai has begun to meet with some experts he wants to work with to fix the power problem. It's a take-home the Tinubu administration wants. He said El-Rufai's appointment was to enable him bring his managerial skills like he did in Abuja to bear on the administration. The ministerial list is expected to be presented on Thursday or next week on Tuesday, the legislative days of Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and any presentation of the list to the Senate beyond these days would be tantamount to illegality, as the amended constitution provides the president and the governors 60 days window to form a cabinet. And yes, indications have emerged that the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Nasser El-Rufai, will be appointed as the Minister of Power in Tinubu's government. So my country people, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu currently is yet to unveil his ministerial list, and they are still running some checks and some balances on the ministerial list. Adams Oshomole, might emerge as the Minister for Works. Nasser El-Rufai might be, nominated as the Minister of Power. And Nyesom Wike, also the Minister of Police Affairs. There are so many fabrications concerning who will emerge as this or as that. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? During Buhari's tenure, Buhari had brought in his own people, although majority of them were incompetent. They didn't do the work they were sent to do. Most of Buhari's aides, most of Buhari's ministers, majority were incompetent. They were all out to loot, to steal money from the government. But then, according to some sources in the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is taking his time to source out for competent people whom he feel that yes, they would be able to carry on this task that he has given them. And none of them will be going there to play. Majority of them will be going there to do their work. Guys, Nigerians have reacted. Honestly, the way I know El-Rufai, he will shake the power industry to its foundation. He will attempt to do what others have done before him. Definitely, he will step on many dangerous toes and will not care a hoot. All of you ignorant, if El-Rufai experience and capacities and advice you give him 3 months to oversee the ministry, you will come back to praise him. If El-Rufai is made minister by Tinubu, the government will be very unpopular with most Northerners because El-Rufai is viewed as shameless and irresponsible person who has no regard for the elderly and a tyrant. Chai, this failed government from the onset, involving El-Rufai in his government. Now wow, another recycling of old wine into a new bottle. But the Minister of Power needs to be an expert, not a paper engineer. But it might sound surprising, I beg your pardon. It might sound surprising to those expectations about this badly constituted administration are high as for the right-thinking individuals. Most Tinubu give his man ministers, then what is all about the hate speech? This administration is not different from that of the Buhari government, recycling old and corrupt set of people again and again. This is a boring government right from the beginning. These recycled criminals again. There is no hope for anyone. Another said the number of people that died under the watch of El-Rufai in Kaduna and still being carried along in this present government, it is a pointer to where they are heading to. God will arise and fight for us. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. Well, for a man like El-Rufai, who is known to be a religious bigot, emerging as a minister in Tinubu's government, would actually be a very big mistake. Like Shehu Sani have said, that Tinubu should not try the mistake of recruiting El-Rufai, or Tinubu should not make the mistake of recruiting El-Rufai into his government. El-Rufai will create more harm than good. So guys, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts on this? Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.